had plenty money, 1922. You let all the women make a fool of you. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here, give me some money too. Have you been prepared 20 years ago? You wouldn't be wandering around from door to door. Why don't you do right like some other men do? Get out of here. Give me some money too. Get out of here. Give me some money too. Why don't you do right like some other man do? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first annual Askhanni Awards. I'm glad that pretty much went off without a hitch for the most part. I thought so much to myself about how I was going to open up an award show, and typically it's a musical number, and it's so hard to generate music on a social platform without getting pinged for copyrights. So hopefully I don't, because that was a fun little ditty. Not the best of my singing, but better than it's been as of late. Yeah. Oh, sorry for being so informal about that. That tuckered up my whistle a little bit. So, welcome to the first annual Askhanni Awards, and um, this is a pop culture centered award show that I am creating basically out of the love of popular culture and for the sake of generating awareness for people who are creating pop culture awareness around social media. Um, it's so vital and important, and it's exciting. So I don't want to bore anybody. This isn't going to be hours long like most award shows, but we're going to go ahead and kick this off with the award for Best in Music. Now, this is all encompassing things that I've devoured pretty much in the year of 2022. So if something was released in 2022 and I didn't get to view it until or consume it until 2023, then it's not going to be considered until the following year. So just to kind of give you a little bit of a guidepost as far as how the nominations are presented and how the voting process has gone. So, for the Best in Music of 2022, the nominees are Harry Styles, The Nicotine Dolls, Lizzo, Little Nas X, and Dua Lipa. And the first annual Askhanni Award for Best in Music goes to Harry Styles. Yay! Go Harry! Now, a huge factor of my pop culture geekdom is action figures and toys. And in fact, I really wanted to have my backdrop be of one of my major set pieces. However, it was taking longer to put my face on than usual. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it here. Um, but if you're a follower of this channel, you should know that I'm a huge lover of toys in general. And one major aspect of my toy collection is Marvel Legends from Hasbro. And that is basically based on Marvel Comics and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I created a category just for those action figures. And the nominees are Okoye from Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Namor from Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Vintage Sabretooth, America Chavez from Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and Iceman from the Age of Apocalypse. And the first annual Askhanni Award goes to Namor from Wakanda Forever. Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So, coming up next is a general toy category. So, that stems outside of everything that is Marvel Legends, basically. And there are toys that I collect outside of Marvel Legends, believe it or not. And the nominees in this category are Tila version 2 from Masters of the Universe. Oh, hold on a second, sorry about that. The nominees are Tila version 2 for Masters of the Universe Revelation by Mattel, Captain Jean-Luc Picard from Star Trek Universe by Playmates, Cheetara from the Thundercats by Super 7, Darth Vader from Star Wars The Black Series The Empire Strikes Back from Hasbro, and Orgo from Masters of the Universe Revelation by Mattel. And the first annual Askhanni Award goes to Cheetara from Thundercats by Super 7. And if any of you know me enough on the pop culture spectrum, you should know that I have a huge love of Funko Pops. And if any of you are not in the know of what a Funko Pop is, they are these little vinyl figures that have gigantic heads and little tiny bodies, and often they are bobbleheads like Noor here, uh, although sometimes they are not. And I have over 130 of them in my collection. Um, yes. So, as far as favorite Funko Pop of the year, the awards are nominated Carrie White from the movie Carrie, version 2. Sorry. Ugh. Fastos from Marvel's The Eternals. Yelena Belova from the Disney Plus series Hawkeye. Luke Skywalker and Grogu from the Disney Plus series The Mandalorian. And 1970s version of Wanda Maximoff from WandaVision by Disney Plus. And the first annual Askhanni Award goes to 1970s Wanda. All right, so this is where things start to get a little bit interesting because this is a little bit more intricate. Because I'm celebrating small YouTube channels here. And by small, meaning less than 10,000 subscribers. And there's a handful, or probably two handfuls and then some that I follow. And I love supporting them. And the nominations for Best YouTube Channel Small, meaning less than 10,000 subscribers, is The Chosen Girl Reviews, The Tetraedrahedron through Myopia Insights, The Anderson System, Sven Sully's Movie Reviews, and Radical Toys. Now, no matter who wins this category, I suggest you look at each of these channels and see what you like, if you like any of them at all. I recommend each and every one of them for several reasons. However, the winner of the first annual Askhanni Award for Best YouTube Channel Small is The Chosen Girl Reviews. Oh, my mouth is really dry. No sponsorship here, I promise. All right, so for YouTube channel large, which is a channel that has more than 10,000 subscribers, uh, mainly being a popular channel, the nominees are Matt Baum, Beyond the Trailer, Council of Geeks, Cinema Therapy, and Chris Stockman. So the first annual Askhanni Award goes to Beyond the Trailer. "2022 was a bit of a rough patch as far as finding shows that I could watch indefinitely or binge or just stay interested in. It was really difficult. So the nominations for this category for TV and streaming is a bit sparse and kind of uh, a little bit lackluster in my opinion. But the nominees are The Sandman from Netflix, She-Hulk Attorney at Law from Disney Plus, Moon Knight from Disney Plus, The Young and the Restless from CBS, and Harry and Meghan from Netflix. And the first annual Askhanni Award goes to The Sandman from Netflix. Super exciting. Huh. Um, just to sort of give you all a little bit of a heads up as far as the voting process, the votes were tallied among three different social media platforms based on the nominations that I procured. And then I threw in 5 votes for each category before I tallied up any other votes. So that way my vote didn't outweigh anything else. So that is just something I wanted you all to know. So that it was obviously directed in a way by me, but it was mostly generated. I think the public voting certainly outweighed any influence that I had on the voting system. So it was really nice to see that sort of output that was put into this. And hopefully, as years go by, it'll get stronger and better, and we'll go from there. So we have 3 more awards to go through, and the first is going to be male actor. Now, this is going to encompass everything from movies to television streaming. Um, and the nominees are Boyd Holbrook from The Sandman via Netflix, Austin Butler in Elvis, Tanner Novlan from The Bold and the Beautiful, Robert Pattinson from The Batman, and Tom Holland from Spider-Man No Way Home. And the winner of the first annual Askhanni Award goes to Austin Butler for Elvis. All right, so now that brings us to the best female actor. And the nominees are Zendaya for Spider-Man No Way Home, Elizabeth Olsen for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Florence Pugh in Don't Worry Darling, Jessica Chastain in The Good Nurse, and Viola Davis in The Woman King. And the first annual Askhanni Award goes to Elizabeth Olsen for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. All right, so we're on to the final category. I told you this is going to be quick. This is like 20 minutes long. Goodness. And that includes the musical number. Go figure. All right, so best movie of the year for 2022, and this is meaning that it's a movie that I've watched in 2022. Say, for instance, Black Panther Wakanda Forever came out in 2022. I didn't get to see it until 2023, so I can't consider that until next year's awards. So, the nominees for Best Movie are Elvis, The Batman, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Don't Worry, Darling, and The Good Nurse. And the first annual Askhanni Award for Best Movie of 2022. Some of you are gonna just flip your lids. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So that is gonna do it. Yay, hurrah, and all sorts of excitement and wonder, and um, I should I should have a statue made. Maybe for next year I'll have something. I kind of had a concept sketch of a statue. Um, but yeah, that is gonna do it. So thank you all so much for tuning in and watching and taking part in what I hope to be a wonderful, wonderful tradition from here on out. I love putting this together. I love seeing everybody take part in voting. And yes, the first annual Scotty Awards is now under wraps. Thank you all so much. Love and light to you all.